Welcome to the live stream. Starting the stream. And today we're going to be going on a walk because I go on a walk a lot, but I've never really thought about streaming it. So today we're going to stream it just for no reason because I'm bored. Hopefully the connection isn't that great. Or hopefully it is great. Hopefully the connection isn't trash. As long as you can hear me, that's fine, I guess. So we're just going to go on a little walk. Because, that's great, right, chat? And at the moment, we do not have any people watching, but that's fine. We're just kind of going live, chat. We're going live. Oh, we got one person in the chat. Please don't let it be Diddy. If you know, you know. Who? Oh, we got one person that left. Whatever. It's okay though. It's okay, chat. I should say chat or lack thereof, because there is no chat. I also realized that if I go down my street, I'm not going to show you the street sign, but if you go down, this has like the most amazing view ever. Like, this view is actually incredible. Like, it's so good that I can plane spot from here. Like, it's so high that I can actually plane spot from my airport. It's just crazy. Just go down my street and plane spot. I'm not leaking my address because, obviously that doesn't go well. Yeah, we're just kind of doing a walk stream due to boredom. Who is the person in the chat? It says these are hey dudes. They're like really popular in the US. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna go on a walk, little chat. What the fuck? I meant to say just chat. Cause my street is so amazing. So I have running shoes and I do have Air Force Ones, but those aren't my walking shoes. Those are my good shoes, and I'm not about to ruin them. Like, I clean and wash all my shoes, but these ones I clean them less. Anyways, Adam Moore, let me see your shoes, please. Bro, why is everyone wanting to see my shoes? What the fuck? Okay, pal. You know what? Fine. I don't condone feet pics, okay? I don't condone feet pics. That's because I saw a chat. Bro, I'm not about to show you my feet. It's kind of weird. I don't even know you. Why are you asking for shoe pics? Weirdo. Can I like your vid? I guess. I don't know. This isn't really a vid, but I mean, okay. Although, by all means. You know what? Fine. I'm only doing this one, bro. I'm only doing this once. These are the hey dudes, okay? They're all black. I know I haven't washed them in a while because the last time I washed them was 2 days ago. But I use them a lot, so they're very worn down. And I've had them for like a year and a half, so the fact that they're not falling apart is crazy. Don't ever say that in my chat, please. We talk like normal human beings. We don't talk like brain rot, okay? The only brain rot term I use is chat, even though technically chat has been around since 2015. So yeah, we don't say that word, okay? Riz, skibbity, or sigma. We don't say those words, okay? And I know I just said them, but I was trying to say that we don't say them here. So, oh, I actually fucking hate it. I think it's actually disgusting. No. Can I subscribe? Pal, it's free. Of course you could subscribe. You're a W, okay? Thank you for the subscription. If you do end up subscribing, thank you for the subscription. Please don't cuss. Pal. Are you sure about that, Bo? Bo, what the fuck? Bro. I know you hate it. Well, yeah, I'm a normal human being. Okay? Why wouldn't I hate it? I just decided to take all of you guys on a walk because it's good for you, okay? It's good for you to get into the 75-degree sun. And just look at the amazing views. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna jaywalk just real quickly. I'm totally not filming me doing a crime or anything. But like, bro, there's really no crosswalks here because there's all privately owned. Anyways, there we go. Fishing is a W. I love fishing. Anyways, also my favorite fish to eat is rainbow trout. Actually delicious. I cannot believe that. How warm is that, Ross? I don't know. I don't know Celsius. Just translate it, I guess. Because, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, okay, bye, Adam Ward. You're a W. You will be remembered. You will be remembered. I got a piece of the road here. Just cause. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna put this back. We're gonna do a live release of concrete. There we go, perfect. And it has been released back into the wild. Also, speaking of the wild, earlier, like 13 minutes ago, before going live, I actually like fed an ant a Dorito chip, and that bro dragged it like all the way to his nest and then broke it apart. I do not eat rocks. Rocks are disgusting. You know what I do eat though? I ate a brownie, and I gotta say that was actually delicious. It was like a cookies and cream or yeah, cookies and cream one. Canadian. Oh my gosh, let's go! We got Canadian AvGeek. We got Canadian AvGeek in the chat, everyone. Also Canadian AvGeek. We need to do an oh my gosh, I can't even speak, bro. We need to do an IRL collab right now, bro. I can hook you up, okay? I swear I can hook you up. We got a car passing. Anyways, there we go. But yeah, we need to do an IRL. I'm gonna wait for your response because right now I don't see it. We're just gonna see what you say. And we gotta turn back chat because I have to go to the bathroom. So we're gonna turn around. All right. So yeah, turning around, maybe. Bro had to think about that really thoroughly before saying a one-word answer, maybe. Although honestly, that's a fair thing. Maybe I'm pushing it too much. I'm wild, okay? I just had 2 brownies and a bag of Doritos, so I am a very, very hyper. So I apologize if I say anything drastic, okay? It is out of my control as I'm literally bouncing off the walls, which is, I mean, I guess it's a good way to go on a walk so I can get all the energy out. Nerd boy is crazy. And also I'm fine, as in good. Because there's 2 definitions of fine. I'm fine as fine dining. I'm fine as Chinaware. Glass. Watch out, chat. Watch out. We got glass over here. Now you are a smarty pants though. I wouldn't say smarty pants, I'd more like say I know, just a little above average more than other people. A little smarty pants though, that's kind of a little, that's a new low. It's an all new low for you. Also, is there actually like only one person reading? Or oh my god, bro, we got the bumblebee. Also, save the bumblebees, bro. They're endangered. I love bumblebees. I gotta read chat now. Okay, there we go. Nothing new. There might be a dog barking soon, so we're gonna just get ready. Hi, doggo. And here it is. Well, it's not working. I'm not really that annoyed. Especially because I'm taking a walk and I'm too concentrated, so I actually cannot be annoyed. Yo, check out that red robin, bro. It's crazy. You know, one of the benefits about like living close to the airport is I feel plane spotting pretty much every single day. It's crazy. Most common thing I see is ERJ 175, mostly flown by American, although I did see a Delta one earlier today. Very uncommon because they usually use CRJ 900s. Uh, 7:23 p.m. EST, because I live on the east side. All right, chat, we're gonna hide you right now, and I will be back. 'All right, I'm back, chat. Oh, I didn't even notice. Canadian Aviation actually commented, a CH-47 flew over me. If you always, that's a W. The other day I saw a C-130, but not like a normal C-130. I actually saw a KC-130. What the hell is going on here? What is going on here? Oh, it's green screen. Okay, that was weird. That was so weird. All right. Well, we're gonna kind of hot. I know I showed it earlier, but like, I have a better idea. Yeah, actually, it was actually a Navy C-130, which is like super rare. The video won't be until like the end of, no, the beginning of next month. June 1st, I think it's coming out. So those videos are going to be coming out a little later because I recorded them like mid-April and I already had videos scheduled like for the entire month. Okay, there's nothing exciting. So, I mean, a more exciting arrival would be the United A320, which you might say, oh, that's really common. At my airport, they only operate between the months of April and June, which is a very short time span, so. And then there also is a FedEx Cessna Caravan, but I'm not really gonna bother recording that because you know it's just a little prop plane, and I like see them every day. Honestly, kind of gets a little irritating just because, I mean, it's no larger than a Cessna 172, so. Yo, chat, can we get some, like, subscribed? Cool. I actually, like, I'm crazy about, like, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I had a Joe Biden moment, guys. Wait, I have a perfect idea, chat. We're gonna graffiti on some we're gonna graffiti with some water, okay, chat? Stay happy, chat. Stay happy. Oh, let's go. You're back. Yeah, I decided that no one was here. Yeah, I know you're a chat. But okay, that's like one of the only things I say. Like other than W and chat, those are like the only things I say. And that's because I think that they're clever, okay? But yeah, so I actually let's add a nose. There you go, we got a nose, and then we got some, oh, that's an intense eyebrow, chat. Oh my. Okay. There we go. We got some eyebrows. You got bored? That's a W. I like that. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate the love. But yeah, so chat, what do you think of my very scary looking face? It's got a nose, it's got two eyes, a mouth, and some very interesting eyebrows. I think it's I think it's up there with like the Mona Lisa and stuff. I honestly think that this is like a W thing. Although, you know, honestly, this could be better. Like this could be just ever so slightly better. If yeah, I know this is scary. If maybe we like make it a little more scary. So there's like a tube there, and then oh, okay, just ignore the fact I kind of messed up there. But like, there we go, guys. There's another tooth. There we go. It looks beautiful. Okay, he's just a little special. Okay, it's just a little not too personal, but I live in Minnesota. Lucky. Wait, is it 300 or 600? Not to be personal, but I live in Minnesota. I live in Michigan, so I mean, I'm not that far away. I live in like northern Michigan, so I'm probably even closer. Oh yeah, by the way, the Lufthansa A340-600 is my favorite plane in their fleet, and I hate the fact that they're retiring this year. So I'm gonna beg my mom. Actually, I've already begged my mom. I could just go to Chicago. So yeah, Starline's okay. It is a 300. I saw one landing at Detroit, not in person, but like on flight radar. Probably just 2 to 3 hours. Probably like that. It's not like it's not a huge drive. So I gotta stay within a certain range or the stream will crash. So you're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome as well, bro. Also, I think actually I just got a wonderful idea to add to our face. Are you gonna stream FK? I guess. I can. It's possible. Anyways, so we're gonna add something to our lovely dude, no way. Our face is already evaporated. Oh my gosh, bro got fat over 1 minute, bro. I don't know what FK means. But guys, I think bro actually met Queso and they went dining for the first time. Like, this is crazy. Check this out. I know this isn't aviation related, but like, you gotta have some fun, okay? You gotta have some fun. This is crazy. This face is crazy. You should stream more. I know, I really want to, but I went on a very like big burnout streak for like the past 3 months, because like I had consistently made like over 300 videos, in 2 days because I wanted to make sure that like I had videos scheduled for every single day, so I didn't have to post every single day. But that, you know, that kind of burnt me out the entire time. So I am better now. I want to get more like videos recorded so I can schedule them again. I don't also one important thing to know, I don't actually like post the video the day it was taken. I do it archive style. So I record the video and then I schedule it like maybe like 1 or 2 months after I actually recorded it. So like my Grand Rapids plane spotting video, that was an exception because it was my birthday and I just wanted to get a video because it was my birthday. So yeah, I just kind of did that. What games do you play? Do you play Rocket League? I used to play Rocket League, and I don't really play that many games. However, that will be changing as a gaming channel is imminent. Actually, a lot of spin-off series are imminent because I want to be able to like share things that aren't aviation. I guess I want to branch out into other things as well. So like this is my main channel, so it's aviation related. I'm gonna have an aviation gaming channel, and then I'm just gonna have like a normal gaming channel. And then I'm gonna have a vlog channel and a podcast channel. And then I'm gonna have a second backup channel. And then how that hurt. What rank was I? I don't remember. It's been like 3 years. I haven't played Rocket League since 2022. Yeah, let's just say it hasn't been great, or it wasn't great, because like I played maybe like once or twice, and then I like totally like, oh, this is my neighbor. Okay, why did you quit? I quit because I was smaller and less patient, and I got interested in other things, aviation. So I just kind of stopped playing. I haven't played Rocket League since 2021 or 20. Yeah, bro is not on a streak no more. Also, let's just take the time to admire the fact that this thing is already basically gone. I mean, his eyebrows look more normal, and I mean, bro's got a little bit of an underbite, but I mean, it's okay. Wow, that's crazy. Diamond 3, crazy. All right, chat. We're gonna go into here. We're gonna sit on a swing, chat. So yeah. Also, a lot of things during the summer will be published. Just want to like let you guys know that a lot of plane spotting and a lot of air shows, they are going to happen. So don't worry, including some very special aircrafts, which I'm not gonna name them for now, but it will come. It is coming, and I hope you guys approve of it, because I mean, I totally didn't spend $1,500 on an air show. Yeah, I definitely didn't. Which might give you a hint as to what might cost that much. But, yeah, so there's that. And let's see what else. Are you 18 plus? No, I'm not. What's the rarest plane I've seen? A lot of retired aircrafts. So, I mean, I've seen American CRJ-200s. They were retired in April. Delta CRJ-200s. I actually flew on a Spirit A319 when they were operating. I have pictures of the one I flew on. 17? No, I'm 16. Let's see what else. I mean, I saw Grumman Goose. I think there was only like 38 or something like that in the world. And it was actually a civilian-owned one, so it wasn't like a military one or anything. I don't know. I've seen a lot of airplanes. Also, I flew Northwest. I flew a Northwest CRJ-200, so I mean that kind of counts as the Delta CRJ-200. But Yeah, so I've seen that. I've seen the American A321 and the America West livery, actually. I've seen... What else have I seen? I remember back when I was a kid seeing KLM and Delta 747s because I used to live near Detroit, so I always used to see them. Um, you sound like the coolest older brother. I am an older brother, bro. I am the oldest of 3 children. Granted, I was an accident, but listen, I am an amazing accident. Anyways, so yeah. I also do remember like looking up into the sky one day, and actually I used to like, I wouldn't say every day, but back when I was like 3 years old, I remember seeing British Airways 747s and 767s. Also, I have really good memories, so. You're the youngest out of 4. That must be really rough. But like also amazing, because like you get your way. Oh, I get my way because I'm a favorite child. Anyways, what else have I seen that's rare? Oh my gosh, what is bro doing? Bro is taking his Jeeps on dunes. Wow. Wow. I totally did not just see people taking their Jeep over there on the sand. Here, I'll go show you guys. Dude, that was crazy. My neighbors are actually cool. Dude, this is crazy. Also, chat, I want to say I'm rich, but I'm definitely up there, okay? I'm up there in the world. So I have been blessed. Also, bye. But yeah, I totally did not just see a Jeep going over these sand dunes. Because, like, you know, there's no proof. I mean, there's no proof. Anyways, I'll stop. But yeah, we're going to go over back to the swings chat. But yeah, I actually do remember also seeing, oh, what else do I remember seeing? Oh, also, chat, this isn't retired yet, but the Delta 717s, they are retiring again. Again? They are retiring this year in December, so I hope to get more footage of them before they retire. And I actually, when I went to Grand Rapids, probably like it was my second catch. My second catch ever there when I was spotting there was a 717 Delta. And it was actually operated by AirTran, which actually, that's another thing. I actually do remember seeing AirTran 717s when I was living near Detroit, because they existed back then. Also, to answer your question about Canadian AvGeek, rarest plane I've seen. Well, I've seen a lot. So now you know. I have seen a lot of rare planes. In the military section, I'd probably say SR-71B because there's only one of those. And then maybe an F-14 because there's not really a lot left. Or... Oh, I saw the only XP-55. That was interesting. I actually sat in it. It was not comfortable. I've seen... Oh, what else? What other rare plane have I seen? I've seen a P-8 Poseidon twice. One of them was an Australian Navy one. Also, they were both in person, which was cool. BRB? Okay. So, yeah. I have seen a lot of rare planes my day. But I'd probably say the rarest out of all those would have to be the Northwest CRJ-200 that I flew on back in 2009. I was about a year old when I flew it, so I don't remember much, but I do. I just still do have memories of it landing here in my city that I live in now. I'm also I don't mean to get personal with you guys, but I'm actually from a place known as Billings, Montana. So if you guys ever like visit there or are there or live there, I'm actually from there. So you might also know it's not the greatest place in the world, but I mean, it's pretty much just a place where guys go to hike. That's pretty much what that is. But yeah, although to be honest, I really don't have really an answer to that question, because I actually had to think about that out loud, because that was a really good damn question. But yeah. All right, what other questions do you guys have? I'm waiting for the best questions here. You're the middle child. I didn't see that question. Canadian Aviation, I'm the middle child. That is crazy. My sister is the middle child. She's not here though, but she's been begging for her, like, she's been begging me to be, like, for, like, okay, I forgot how to talk, I swear. She's been begging me to put her on my channel, and I keep saying no, because that's not what my channel's for. So you know what I have? I have, like, over 70 drafts of her making videos on my account that will probably, actually not even probably, will definitely keep saying probably, will definitely not be uploaded, just because, one, they're drafts, and two, they're hers. I'm not mean to be mean, it's not what my channel's for. Now, she also claims that she got 200,000 views on a video, which I personally find cap, but here we are. Now, oops. Hopefully, in the near future, when she does get a YouTube channel, then she can fill it with whatever information she wants. So, yeah, hopefully that happens, but there's no promises to that. Anyways, more questions, chat. More questions. We need more questions. Oh, actually, on the regards of questions, don't be, like, creepy or personal about it. Like, don't ask, like, oh, where do you live? What's your IP address? What size of clothes do you wear? That's a bit too personal, and please don't ask me those questions, because one, they're weird, and two, no. Just no. But, I mean, like, basically, I mean, you obviously know, like, anything else other than that is okay. But yeah, we're gonna go on a walk now, chat. We're gonna go on a walk. We're actually gonna take the back roads, because that is back. Let's go. Canadian Av Geek, you're back. That's a W. I have to go to the bathroom once again. Is an Atlas Hair Boeing 747 rare? I just saw one. Not really. I mean, unless it was like a passenger one, it wasn't rare. Because if it was a passenger one, they only have like 2 or 3 of them. I can't really recall the exact number, but it's somewhere around there. And then I know that they have, I think, 2 or 3 passenger 767s as well. So those are also considered rare. Also, there has been like this one specific aircraft that I just keep missing. I've missed it 8 times in a row, and it was the Allegiant Air 737 MAX 8 200, and they only have 2 of those. However, I did see today on Flight Radar, like 2 hours ago, that Atlas Air is actually getting a 3rd one. I will make a post about it eventually. It's just haven't got to that yet because I've been walking, and your boy loves health, so I gotta keep walking. But no, I wouldn't say an Atlas Air 747-400 is rare. Like if it's a freighter, not rare, but passenger, yes. Also, speaking of passenger, if it was a passenger plane and was turned into a cargo plane, I would also kinda consider that rare. I say kinda because I think they only have a few of those. I don't know the exact number, but I know they only have a few of those. Well, yeah, so there's that. But yeah, any more questions? I'm going to cover up the camera a little bit. Feel free to ask any questions you may have, other than the more personal ones that I just mentioned like a few minutes ago. All right, there. We're going to partially cover it. And I will be right back. BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. And I'm actually going to leave my water bottle behind because it's basically gone. So, one less thing. And we're off into the great beyond. Is Canadian AvGeek still in the chat? Actually, speaking of which, Canadian AvGeek, I actually need to know what state you live in. I don't mean to be personal, but if we do end up doing a IRL collab, then I need to know like where you live state-wise, so I know how to do it. I hope you don't mind the personal information. Listen, California. Damn. Wow. Okay. Not gonna lie, I am kind of jealous because LAX is my dream airport to spot at. Anyways, okay, yeah, that's a bit difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard. Okay, so here's the deal. Since it's very cold in Michigan and you're probably not used to it, how about that? I am gonna come to you. You live under a flight path, so do I. I live in like just a few flight paths. Just like 7. Yeah, just like 7. 2 that are like really low to the ground, and then like the other 5 are overhead. The Chicago routes, the Chicago to Europe routes are always going over me constantly. Like earlier today, I saw KLM 787-10. I saw Lufthansa 747-8 retro livery. I saw, this isn't European, but I mean, I guess it could count. Cathay Pacific A350 1000. But yeah. And then I also live under the Paris flights. That's one that I've like just kind of memorized. Most of the time they use the A350 900, but very occasionally will they use the 777 300ER version. Message retracted. I didn't get that, bro. I'm trying to concentrate going up this hill. Gosh. Goodness. Nice. Thank you. One sec, chat. Okay, we're back, chat. Also, can I just speak up about the fact that we're almost at 2,000 subscribers? Like, that is insane. That is crazy. Like, huh? Like, how? How is it even possible, bro? 2,000 is crazy. Like, okay, I do it for fun. I want to make my job, but like 2,000 of y'all, that's crazy. I like would never have thought that 2,000 people would want to watch my silly content. Like, the like appreciation you guys have is crazy. Like, it's just crazy. And I mean, like last year I was only like at 100 subscribers. Like, I hit 100 subscribers on my birthday last year, and like ever since then it's just been going up. It just kept going up, and it's gonna keep going up. I think the video that's helped me the most was the one that I published like a couple weeks ago, and it was like, men don't want this or that. They want a 747. And that thing got like almost 60K views. And I honestly, 68,000 of y'all is crazy. Like, huh? Dude, that video got 1.5 thousand likes. That is crazy. I'm in awe that you guys would want to stick around at my channel and watch me evolve. And I mean, originally I made this channel when I was about like 11 years old, and now I'm almost 17. I mean, this is just a crazy ride that we have been on. May 22nd is actually the anniversary of the channel, so a couple of days I will be releasing something special for y'all, because I wanted to originally like publish this a lot sooner just because it made sense, but I decided to make it a 3-year anniversary special. So, oh god, goodness gracious, mosquitoes, bro. And I mean, that's another thing. I have something called mosquito syndrome, so whenever I get one, they swell up. It's like when someone's allergic to bees and a bee stings them and they just gotta swell up. Yeah, I'm like that, but with mosquitoes. And if you didn't know, mosquitoes are the most deadliest creatures on the planet. No joke, look it up. And I'm not about to stay out here, bro. I'm not about to stay out here. So, Yeah, we about to go back to my house. Burb. Anyways, any more questions, chat? Because I like them. Brings me joy. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. It's just how I sound. Also, I have a question for you guys. I want you to type yes if you guys want me to do more face cam stuff. Because I showed my face maybe like once or twice. And I mean, the videos really never got like likes or views, but I don't know. Just type yes if you want to see my face more often in videos. Because I don't mind doing them. I honestly don't mind doing them. My only like slight like problem with it is eventually if I ever do get like into a big YouTuber status, I'm gonna have to face people coming up to me and saying, "Hey, are you Ross Aviation?" I'm like, "Yes." Why? You see, it's the whole recognize thing. I'm not really big into that, especially because I'm very much introverted. I don't like socializing much, even though I'm like one of the most kindest people on the planet you'll ever meet. I swear I'm humble. I swear. But yes, more face. Okay. All right. What about you, Canadian Navgeek? What would you say? Because like, okay, one fan coming up to me asking for an autograph, that's the dream. 10,000 fans coming up to me and asking for autographs, that's a bit much to ask for. Get out. Who's Vortex? I forgot who Vortex is. Yeah, I don't know who this Vortex guy is. Why is he... Okay, I might remember who he is. Maybe. I'm not very sure. I swear you changed your name since the last time I swear you changed your name the last time you were on a stream, because I don't recognize Deluxe Aviation, but I quit. No! You quit? Nah. No. Deluxe, no. Why would you quit? That's unfathomable. That is not my concern. Sorry, I was checking my mailbox, but obviously I can't show that. Deluxe, why would you quit? What were the reasons? Did bro just not get like interested into it anymore, or did you get burnt out? Because like I get burnt out very easily, but I mean honestly, aviation, I like hyper focus on like one thing, and that's aviation. We also, chat, I gave Ants some Doritos, some offerings. We're gonna check on them real quick. Brazilian KC390, that's crazy. Oh, controversy. Yeah, that's a bit rough. Received too much controversy and I didn't want myself having some deep pressure. Wow. Well, I mean, I hope you got better after that. I'm sorry you had so much controversy. I'm not gonna ask you what it was, but hopefully you get better. I'm gonna mute now. It's go time. Okay, chat, I'm back. And I'm glad you got better, Vortex. I hope you don't mind, but since it just makes sense for me, can I just keep calling you Deluxe just because I'm used to that? Yes, I got used to it. But yeah, can I just call you just... Yeah, I kind of forgot how to talk there first. I keep forgetting how to talk. I think I'm talking so fast to the point where it doesn't even make sense anymore. Oh my gosh. This feels immaculate. Anyways. Also, I'm watching Plane Spotting. Actually, I always have Plane Spotting on my TV like 24/7. But aren't except for when I sleep. But I always keep it on just because it's very fitting for the theme of my room, and I enjoy it. Also, this is a very controversial opinion, but I actually very much just like the A350. I like the 1000. I don't like the A350 900. I don't like the 900. Anyways, any more questions, guys? I am free to ask any questions. Oh, actually, speaking of which, Canadian AvGeek, the rarest plane I've missed was Air Force 2. That is the rarest plane I've missed. Yes, I missed Air Force 2. The reason being, in school. Yeah, that's my reason. In school. Yeah. So, let's just say things have changed since I missed Air Force 2, and now spotting is a lot easier with the time I have. But yeah. The rarest plane. Rarest plane that's flown over me before is Trump Force One. So the Trump 757 that actually flew over me, and I actually saw that in person. I never got a picture because the police people that were there at the spotting place, or the spotting area, they were very mean and said no taking pictures. So I never got a picture of it, but I did see it at least. L cops. That's what I'm saying, bro. L cops. I mean, I support police officers, but like those specific police officers, they need some chill. And they need it in the form of a pill, so they need a chill pill. Because, I mean, I would have, like, this is basically my whole strategic plan. I had literally been planning, like, to spot Trump Force 1 for, like, 2.5 months already. Also, same with Air Force 2, but that was a little bit of a mishap. But okay, I had literally been planning this for like 2.5 months, and I'm like, okay, I know when I need to go, what I need to bring, how to do it, where to go. Everything was set. Everything was perfect. I had already strategically planned it. I was on the call with Bennett's Aviation. Go subscribe to him. He's amazing. But anyways, so I was on call. I heard the plane fly over my house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. Trump Force One just flew over my house, Bennett. And he's like, oh, W. And I'm like, I know, right? I gotta go to the airport now. So I go to the airport, my mom takes me, we make it to the spotting area, and the cops, bro, they flashed lights in our face and questioned us. And I was like, bro, I'm a plane spotter. You don't need to worry about me, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to make this political, but like, I don't care. I need a picture of this, bro. This is one of the rarest planes in the world. And he goes, well, honestly, I don't really think that you should be taking pictures of the plane because, I mean, it is private property. I'm like, bro, I literally just am taking maybe one, maybe 3 pictures and leaving. I'm not even recording anything. I'm just taking a couple snapshots and leaving. But no, bro had to make this whole commotion. What would have taken maybe 5 minutes, maybe like 7 minutes tops, took whole 15 minutes because the cops wouldn't let me take a picture. And I mean, I was trying to be like very nice about it, but now I kind of regret not being nice about it. Because, I mean, bro, just a picture of an airplane. What is the harm in that? Like, okay, if it's like a secret fighter, it's like the F-22, like, okay, that makes more sense because, I mean, it is a secret fighter in a way. But, like, bro, it's not even a secret fighter jet. It's a civilian private jet, bro. I think bro got a little personal with it, though. I honestly thought that people got a little personal with that. Anyways, I am now free for more questions now that I'm done my rant. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that into a rant, but like, yeah, it just kind of became one. I think the chat's dead. Actually, you know what? I know how to solve this. Honestly, I might end this stream. I might end this stream. This is your time to beg to not stop the stream and keep asking me questions. I'm teasing you. I'm trolling so hard right now. Okay. When you're joking about that, that makes me a little... That makes me question your morals. I die tomorrow. That's crazy. Now, I assume the questions have now been dried up, but I'm not very sure. All right, it has officially been 1 entire hour since I started the stream. Wait, it's been 1 hour and 4 minutes, God. My mortals are fixing my disability. I don't know what that might be, but okay. That's cool, I guess. It's been 64 minutes. Yeah, I know. It says minutes, but like, there's 60 minutes in an hour, so added to 4, it's 1 hour and 4 minutes. So, yeah, I should have been a lot more aware of that. I feel bad for people who fly Spirit. I'm watching plane spotting right now, and there's this Spirit A320 dash 200 landing. And my first like thought when I saw this aircraft was, I really hope they have a GoFundMe page. Like, no diss on Spirit or anyone who flies Spirit, but like, I feel bad. I feel very bad. Although at least it's not like the god awful like yellow banana. Yo, United 757-300. You've been streaming for 3,900 seconds. I may be getting surgery on my knees at some point. Bro, same. Honestly, watching this video actually kind of makes me want to play Spot at Houston now. They got pretty interesting arrivals. Like this ABX Air 767-200 freighter. I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna start a poll. We're gonna see how this does. Okay, now I think the stream's dead. I honestly think that I should probably just kind of stop streaming now. Which is kind of funny, because every time I stream, it is horrible, but people keep asking for streams. Which makes absolutely no sense. Okay, whoever voted yes is a W. Thank you for voting and letting me know you're actually alive and watching the stream. I voted yes. Good job. Good job. I'm glad that you voted yes. Any more questions, guys? Actually, how about this? I will get to 75 minutes. And if there is a single comment, I'm going to end the stream. And I mean, I'm being very graceful here. Okay, 5 more remaining minutes until I might end the stream. Any remaining questions will be read thoroughly and valued here on the stream. Oh, let's go. I'm Mesa Air CRJ 900. Here, I'm gonna send this. How about, let's do him. And then maybe let's send it to him for sure. And then H. Wow. Very inspirational. I love that comment. That comment is honestly life-changing. Okay, 3 remaining minutes. Actually, no, I'm just gonna cut it. Chat, we're just gonna cut it. Any remaining questions? Whoa. That's a big question. Okay. Nice. Wow. What an Actually, you know what? I'm not even joking. This is actually a very W comment. This deserves a pin. I dropped it, and it landed on your comment. I want to watch some nostalgia, you know? So we're going to watch Plane Spotting from 2011. Because I feel amazing today. So we're going to watch some 2011 Plane Spotting. 2011. 11. Whenever I start a stream, I might get a copyright strike immediately. Do you know how to fix that? That's weird. I have never encountered that. Okay, 2010. This will work. Frankfurt 2012, JFK 2010. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know. That's a very weird thing. So, sorry, I am no use here. It's funny how Delta's had the same livery for like almost 20 years. Same with JetBlue. The only difference was the text got bigger and was over the windows. It's pretty much the only thing that changed. Also, the reason I'm not showing the plane spotting is one, I might get copyrighted, and two, I don't really have anything to prop up the phone with, so we're just gonna. No way Delta Flight livery still existed in the year 2010. But yeah, that is kind of weird. I don't know why you're getting a strike for streaming. Do you have any parental things on? Like, do you have any, like, blockers? That wouldn't really... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's weird. Qatar's also had the same livery for 15 years. That's kind of weird. Oh, same with Caribbean. Very underrated airline. Do you think Caribbean is an underrated airline? Oh. Oh, let's go. You? You. What did you spell that? What is that word? Oh, okay. Man, I need to lay down. Holy crap. Oh. Bro, my back? Bro, my back is deteriorating very fast. Fast? Gosh, I can't talk. God. Yo, wait. Is this a Mexicana A318? Yo, it is. It is a Mexicana A318. W. A318. Such an underrated plane. Kind of a failure, but still good. Still good. Next up, we got the U.S. Airways A320. Very average plane. I have flown on two A320s. One Neo, one 200. Okay, I want some nice quad jets here. I want some quad jet action. Oh, there we go. There is some quad jet action. And in the A340-600, which is my favorite Airbus. So this is a win-win. Ah, yes, the Virgin Atlantic A340-600. Very iconic plane. What's your favorite small airliner? Mine is E175. I'm sure that's what you meant. My favorite small airliner is the 727, if that is considered a small one. I'd consider that as a small one. If doesn't if you don't consider the 727 like small, I'd probably pick the 737-700. I think that's a very adorable Boeing plane. So yeah. Also, do you consider the 727-200 as a small plane? Like, I understand it's not the smallest plane in the world, but like, is it still considered a small plane? I consider medium. Okay. I mean, I guess I can see why it's considered as medium, but you know, yeah, definitely 737-700 then. I haven't flown on one though. Just sad, but I'm sure I will. Okay, here's my question for you. What's your favorite quad jet? Well, I should probably preface that a little bit more. What's your favorite civilian airliner? That's a quad jet. Also, it doesn't have to be wide body. It can be a narrow body. Like a 707, DC-8. It can be any or four engine civilian airliner. It can be anyone. Because mine personally, now I hate to be so cliche and so basic, but like mine is the 707. I read your thing. Mine is the 747-400. Gosh, I was saying something and then I read your comment as I was saying something and then I said it out loud. You like the DC-8? Actually, a DC-8 flew over my house before. So this was like a couple months, or this is last month, and there was like an unregistered like DC-8 heading to New York City, and it wasn't a Smithsonian Sanitarian's purse. It wasn't like I don't know what it was, but it was a DC-8. A DC-8 flew over my house. Like, do you know how crazy that is? Like, that is just crazily insane, bro. Super rare. Yeah, I know, that is super rare. I only know of, like, 2 DCAs that fly. Like, okay, I know it was probably, like, just a blank DC-8. But, like, dude, it's crazy. I've also seen another DCA. Palmdale. I'm not very familiar with it. And I saw a DC-9 that was testing avionics for fighter. Wow, that is rare. It sounds rare. A lot of freighters. I don't really mind freighters, but let's just get them out of here now. No way, an AL 747. And very recently, a Grumman CRG. What? That's cool. That is actually rare. Like, that is crazy. CRJ 700 owned by Grumman. You know, I want to go to the Mojave spaceport to go see the Strata launch and L-1011. Like, I would literally book a vacation there just to see a plane. I would. I'm going to be honest. That's where the DC-9 took off. Oh, the Mojave? Yeah. That place is legendary, bro. The Mojave spaceport is crazy. Such a legendary airport. Also, what would you consider your favorite airport of all time to be? Mine is Kai-Tak. Bro, Kai-Tak goes hard. But, I mean, that's just mine. What would yours be? Also, it's kind of unfortunate that okay, yeah. Those are good answers. Yeah, Kai-Tak or SFO, San Francisco. Those are my two favorites. But in military, I would say March Air Force Base, Palmdale Regional Airport. My favorite military Air Force Base is McWhord. I've actually seen one of their C-17s before. It's on the channel if you want to go see it. But and actually, speaking of C-17s, there's your hint. I was gonna say Travis or Dover, but I feel like those are just really common. But those are really good though. Those are really good. All right, let's get some wide body action here. Is it like an Etihad A340 500? Yeah, it looks like being 500. I don't really mind the 500, but I mean, there's better options. What happened to the Airbus A310? I don't know. A310 just kind of vanished. I like the A310 though. I think it's very interesting. I've seen a UPS A310, but only once. And then I've seen the FedEx A300 like 5 times. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really know what happened to the A310. It just kind of stopped being operated. No way, a Delta 747. Man. I miss them so much, bro. Dude, Delta 747s were my childhood. Delta and KLM ones, those were my childhood. Also, this is a random question, but have you guys ever seen like a DC-10 or MD-11 before? I have. I've seen 3 MD-11s and 1 DC-10 in real life. I've seen a FedEx, UPS, and blank MD-11 in person. Um, or no, I've actually seen 4, because I've also seen the Western Global one when I went to Chicago. And then for the DC-10, I saw one of the fire tankers. Twice, okay. And a DC-10 parked at March Air Force Base, and a KC-10 there too. Oh, speaking of the KC-10, my almost a grandfather, my uncle was a boom operator of the KC-10 during Desert Storm, but was retired. That's sad. Yeah, that is really cool. Every time I see him, we just kind of talk about the KC-10 for like a long time. Because it was retired in September. Yeah, yeah. I had to break it. I had to break the news to him, and he not gonna lie, he was in an emotional status. Not gonna lie, like the retirement of the KC-10 wasn't just hurting me; it was hurting him too. Cause like that was like the plane that he like. Not even joking. That plane was his career for 15 plus years. Like, bro, that was literally his job for 15 years, was being the boom operator of the KC-10. And then when it was retired, it was sad. Now, me personally, I've been more of a fan of the KC-46. I know it looks kind of boring, but I mean, I think it looks cool. But the KC-10 was just as special, if not a little bit more special in a way, because it was a way to get a little taste of the Trijet in 2024, but I sadly never got to see one. And obviously, he saw one every single day for 15 years, so we are we are very much polar opposites. God. He's taking me down. Anyways. But yeah. It was sad. I'm sure a lot of other people probably felt very similar. I don't really know how many, but you know. Let's see, we got a Air China 747-400. Passenger aircraft. This is a freighter? Yeah, that's a freighter. That's a 200. I didn't even notice that. That's a 200. And that's a Qantas A330. I want some spicy niceness, okay? Okay, yeah, we'll start here with a Delta 767-400ER. My favorite Delta aircraft, other than the A330 900 Neo, gosh. $2011. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. I'm watching the same clips over and over again for a solid 1 whole minute because the stupid ad. $2011. I remember 2011 very clearly. Yeah, sure, I was only 3. But hear me out. Okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. It was a very... Here's a Singapore 747-400. A year before it was retired. Same with the ANA 747s. They were retired in 2013. Very sad. Yo, no way. We got a British Airways 747 again. I don't know why I say it again, because I haven't seen one in a hot minute. I like how I said that, but I literally have 4 models of a 74. Also, okay, actually. And pull. Start a new one. Starting the poll. We're going to see how quickly this... I can only imagine who just voted yes. I can only imagine. Since there's 2 people in the stream, 2 people have to vote. Wow. Yo, chat, we're almost at 1,000, or we're almost at 100 whole minutes. I'm not gonna show my models until it reached 2 votes. Come on, chat. Let's get it to 2 votes of yes. We can do it, chat. We can do it. I believe that you guys have the force. I know there's 2 people in the stream. Just one of them hasn't really even commented really anything. I wonder what that other person... I know that's what I'm saying. Who is the other person? Other person, please comment something. It could be anything. Just not out of pocket, please. Nothing out of pocket, but I do want to know who you are. They also haven't even voted on the poll yet, which is very unfortunate because they're very much missing out. I mean, it's a very exciting moment for me to show my models, you know? The second person still has yet to do anything. I'm very curious to see who that person is. Actually, I'm curious. Has anyone else, like, read my thing yet? That is slightly strange. Why is the stream not going? Oh, okay. Now it's going. Okay. Wow. No, bro. Don't make me cry now. Let's not cry on the stream. Dang. We are at no people. Not a single person is watching, which is sad. Oh, we got one person again. Oh, okay. It is him. It's the one and only Canadian AvGeek. We still need another person to comment it. Or, answer the poll. Chat, we need another person. A. Very interesting. Valued comment. You know what? Actually, as a matter of fact, we're gonna... This is so inspirational, chat. The letter A is inspirational. It's so interesting. Do you have any questions? I like for you to ask me questions because I'm very bored and I don't want to be bored. And I'm sure you're probably bored watching this, so. Questions would be amazing. Just saying. Hmm. It's officially 9 o'clock EST. Oh, speaking of which, I actually saw one yesterday. Because there is a guy at my local airport who actually owns one. So I see one every single day. I know it's a rare plane. I've even seen one that was owned by Ferrari. Yes, you heard that correct. Ferrari owns one. And I have seen it in person. I never got a picture though because my phone was dead, but I saw it. I've never seen one because I missed it literally like 5 times. That's crazy. Yeah, the one I see is like it's like the bottom half is like red, and then the engines are red, and then the fuselage is silver, and then it has the red it has red tips on the ends of the propeller. It's really nice. I've never been inside of it, but I guarantee you it's very nice inside. I have a question for you now. Have you ever seen the International Space Station? Because I actually just realized or just learned today um, that I actually missed seeing the International Space Station last night because my neighbor was like outside um last night and actually saw the International Space Station. I've seen it only once. I missed it last night, bro. I missed the International Space Station last night. I am sad about that. Like, so devastated. Have I seen a rocket launch? I'm gonna assume you meant have I seen a rocket launch? And no, no, I haven't. I've never seen a rocket launch before. My grandfather has before because he lives near SpaceX, or I should say, used to live near SpaceX because he moved to Minnesota not that long ago. BRB. All right. This is a very nice thumbnail. Wow. Wow. Oh my, you're very sensitive to the controls. That 747 was literally like almost 45-degree angle bank. That was crazy. Whenever you're back, just say something. I don't know. Yo, no way, a retro PSA livery? That's crazy. I've seen America West, but never seen PSA. I'm gonna end this at 120 minutes. I think the stream is you dead, yeah. Well, I mean, you're the only one here, and I mean, you did vote yes, so might as well show the collection anyway. All right, I want you to rate this collection, okay? Now, these are all 1 to 400 scale. All but one of these are Gemini jets. There's the only one of these that are Dragon Wings, and I actually love Dragon Wings because they have tilted landing gear, but what do you rate this collection? Pretty much all of these are rare, by the way. Except for these two, I guess. This one's still available on Amazon, and this one's still available on eBay and stuff. But all these other ones, like I guarantee you don't even know that British Airways even operated 727s. Yeah, I got these all in a month. Not gonna ask, don't ask questions how. But yeah, so these are all the Utopia liveries, except for this one. This is my only normal one. Grand total of 1 model. You have 1 model? I have 9 die-cast models, and then I have I mean, I guess I have some up there. They're like very cheap plastic ones, but I keep them around. They have some charm to them. But yeah, these are the ones that I love, and I will. Which is the A10? You have an A10? I don't even have an A10. I have 5 747s. I do have an A380. That is something I do own. And it is 1 to 400 scale. It's not Gemini jets, and I lost the landing gear to it, and it doesn't even look good. So here is the A380 that I have. I just mainly use this as my plane that I use for whenever I build model airports, and I don't want to use these guys. I use this because, I mean, it's missing landing gear. Horrendous. It doesn't even really, honest. And you know, I kind of throw this around. It's fun to throw around. But yeah, this is the A380. This is 1 to 400 scale, so you can obviously see the grand difference. I am only getting models that were operated in the year 2000, or really from the year 1997 to 2003, because for my future JFK, that's the first time I'm ever going to announce it, but there's my JFK. It's going to be a very specific time zone because of the Utopia Tales. But yeah, I thought that I would show these just because, you know, I don't really show them a ton around the channel. Like, I do reviews on them, and then I pretty much like never show them. Yeah, we're gonna kick you aside. No. Also, let's just admire this MD-11. What a stunning video. It has a 737 landing as well. Wait, is it a 737? Yeah, that's a 737. But wow, that is beautiful. Anyways, attention on these. So these were these British Airways 727s. This is Scotland World Tail livery, Swedish World Tail livery, and then the normal dockyard livery. Then we have a TWA last livery. Oh yeah, it is actually. And then we have a Northwest 747-400. This, the first model I ever got was this TWA 71. I will love this forever. This is my second. Very drastic difference. I wanted the Northwest 747 to be my first model, but this one arrived a little late, so I had to wait for long for that. And then back here, these two come in the same pack. I mean, I keep all the boxes here. So, yeah. By the way, this 727 pack is extremely rare. To find one on eBay is quite a task. I found on eBay that was like $100, and that was pretty cheap for this, believe it or not, because these things are sold on eBay for 200 or more because of how rare this is. I don't know how many of these exist. I just know it's rare. So yeah, but this 2-pack of 747s, here's the box to prove that it is a 2-pack. It is a 2-pack. And you know, this is really cool because you open it up and it's just like, wow, look at that. Now, unfortunately, something that is important to know is that sometimes the rare models that are cheaper than usual, they come with their catch. That catch being that this is barely broken. Luckily I fixed it. I mean, it looks brand new. But these two were my rescue planes because whoever had these before were taking horrible care of them. And I mean, I'm still not even done fixing them fully, but I'm satisfied with how they look right now. But yeah, like, they had dust on them, they had scratches, they had fingerprint oil all over it. There was paint smears. It was actually sad. Like, I paid $110 just to get these two planes, and they came late. They were 2 weeks late. Can you believe it? 2 weeks late. And I finally get them in the mail in the worst condition as possible. Now, there could have been something in shipping that could have happened to them, but I could tell that I rescued these planes, and I'm very glad I did, because if I didn't, I probably would have never seen these. But yeah, so yeah. These two were my rescues. This one right here, this is my newest one. There is a text difference between these two, because this one, those are 2003 releases. This is a 2000 release. So this plane is 25 years old, and this is my oldest plane model. But it is my favorite World Tail livery, Utopia Tail livery, and it comes with the Poland World Tail livery, which is very striking in every way. This is my second favorite. This is my favorite, for sure. This is my second favorite. And then here we have the highly underrated Ireland World Tail Utopia 747. This one is interesting because of the tail. The tail is interesting. It's very wacky looking. On the box, which is right here, if we just take the box here, the box actually came in like excellent condition. This one, I mean, it has a little bit of wear and tear, but like overall, it's pretty decent. If you're curious what these older Gemini Jet boxes looks like, they're very different. And to prove it, the much newer Gemini Jet box, which you're probably used to, in the blue. So yeah, this is just kind of comparison between what it used to look like in 2003 and 2021, because this is a 2021 release, so this has been out for a while. But yeah, so that's that box. Oh, let's go. We got Delta 757 Aviation in here. And then here's the dark blue. I think this looks cleaner, but these just have so much like charm to them. I love these ones, especially because like these come with the clouds, bro. They come with clouds. But yeah, I really like these models. Honestly, like is an understatement. I don't like these. I love these. Like if anyone were to touch these, I would murder them. Okay, that's a bit extreme, but I would be very upset because in order to handle one of these, you have to wear gloves. I'm joining Civil Air Patrol. So that is a W. I see the Civil Air Patrol Cessna 172 like every single day. It's a W. Anyways, moving on. Last plane I have not really talked about much. Being this one. This is well, they're okay. They're both Australian Dreaming Tail liveries. This is the Wanala Dreaming livery, and this is the Nalanji Dreaming livery. Now, me personally, I love the Nalanji livery a little bit more. Everyone I ask always says that the Wanala looks better, but I mean, me personally, I think the this one looks better. It just looks better. But yeah. So yeah, there's a nice look at all my models that are die-cast. Not including the A380, okay? You don't exist, okay? Well, actually, as a matter of fact, let me just throw you. Don't worry, I threw it on my bed. It's fine. But yeah, so my next ones will be 4 757s, all America West, all special liveries. So more special liveries on the way, which is kind of funny because I only have 3 planes that are in normal liveries, being the Northwest 747. Also, there is something going on with that paint. There's a little splat. It's a little bit brighter than that. Anyways, the TWA 717, which I actually do need to dust. I'm seeing a little bit of dust on that. And the British Airways Dockyard 727. So those are my only normal liveries. I will get a normal livery of all these planes eventually that aren't normal liveries, because, you know. But, yeah, so America West is the next airline that I am venturing into. No, I don't have an F-16. No, I don't have a B-1 Lancer. I am getting a B-1 Lancer. That will probably be my first military plane. That or either the C-5. I have been looking at this Dover Air Force Base, or not Dover Air Force Base, Travis Air Force Base C-5 Galaxy by Gemini Jets for a good while now. And I think I'm very settled on getting a C-5. But I wouldn't mind getting a B-1. That is a W. I might be seeing a B-1 Lancer at Thunder over Michigan, which is really rare because it's only been at that air show once, last time being in 2018, so this is very special. So yeah, I am excited for that air show. I'm not going to tell you what I'm all going to see, even though I just told you I'm seeing a B-1. That's totally different, but yeah. I am definitely going to be seeing some pretty historical important aircraft this summer, because this summer is going to be crazy. Like schedule wise and airshow wise and plane spotting wise. It's just going to be all crazy. Next airshow I'm going is probably going to be in Myanmar in September. Wow. You got Boeing 757 or MD-80. I don't have MD-80. I have 717, which is like a very little brother. And I'm getting 757s next. I'm actually getting 4 America West 757s next. They're all special liveries. I can tell you all of them I'm getting. I'm getting the Ohio livery. I'm getting the Arizona livery. I'm getting the Nebraska livery. And I'm getting the Cardinals livery. All on the 757. And I'm all getting them in the same package, which is great. So yeah, I just got to get $140 and ship that to my house. And I should have some America West 757s at my doorstep very soon. Soon being like June. But yeah, so don't expect reviews anytime soon, as there is some stuff. And I've already planned on a plane that I'm getting after the 4 757s, and that being the half Northwest, half KLM DC-10-30, which is a very rare model, but I saw on a seller that's selling it for $90. That's a steal in my opinion. So I'm gonna swipe that as fast as I possibly can, and hopefully it will still be available when I get to it. But oh, actually, I have this Fat Albert C-130 that you guys might be interested in. Oh God, it's very dusty. It is very dusty. I apologize, chat. But yeah, so ignore the fact you could probably, yeah, it's very dusty, I know. But here's the C-130. Yes, the propellers do all spin. Yeah, I actually, so this is the infamous smudge C-130. I did a unboxing on Christmas. I did a Christmas stream, and this was one of the things I got. Yeah, it's not the brightest, but this C-130 is about to go up in value by a lot, because I want to get this signed by an actual Blue Angel C-130 pilot. So I do have a bunch of them. They're in the basement right now because I don't really have anywhere for them. But I do have a bunch of them. I have a B-29. I have 2 B-17s. I have a B-24. I have a P-40. I have 2 Corsairs. I have a P-51. I have a YF-12. And I have an F-4 Phantom. And I might not get any more, just because, I mean, I've gotten addicted to Gemini Jets and Dragon Wings and all that. But a couple more. I definitely got to get the Blue Angels 100, the Target exclusive that comes with like all the Blue Angels. I got a whole bunch of them. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. What kind of ones do you have? Because okay, I want to get the F-16, the I want to get the Arctic Camo Aggressor F-16. I might get like a normal. I might get a DC-3 or C-47. I might get an SR-71. I do have a YF-12, and it's basically the same mold. It's just different. And then I might get like maybe one or two more after that. I might get like a, I don't know. I don't really know, because I mean, these are great, but yes, I actually do want to know them, by the way. But we're gonna put you back over here, and also this picture right here will also be signed by Blue Angels. And no, they're not for sale. So I'm not gonna sell my autographs right after we get the money back, because that's kind of stupid. Why would you want to sell them? But yeah. So I need to find a phone stick. I can't seem to figure out how to like. This is. Where did my phone stand go? I got F4E, Blue Angels, B1B Lancer, United, 737 in a Concorde. Oh, okay. Yeah, I also have a lot of them. They're all military. I don't really like the civilian airliner ones. They kind of look weird. But I might get their L1011, their Pan Am L1011. I'm thinking about it. But other than that, I mean, I'm not really interested in them. Because Gemini Jets and NG and Dragon Wings, 400 Aviation, all those kind of modeling companies, they make really good stuff, and they're way better. So I'd rather pay $100 for a better model than pay like $40 on Amazon for a model that's okay. You had an RC SU-27. That's kind of. Yo, no way, chat. I saw this plane in real life. I saw this America West plane in real life. I actually have a picture of it. But I actually have seen this plane in person because it landed at my airport last July. With it was an F-16. That's cool. Which, by the way, also, chat, if you're curious what happened to the whole like F-16 lover thing, to be honest, like I'm more leaning towards the civilian airliner stuff now. Like when I started out, I was more in the military, but now I'm kind of leaning more to commercial. It seems like the commercial airline stuff gets a lot more. What's my least favorite? It gets a lot like more views. What's my least favorite plane? Probably the Super Guppy or the Airbus Beluga. I don't like those. They look weird. Although, to be honest, I have to pay respects to the Super Guppy because it's the Super Guppy. I don't really like the way they look. Also, I don't like the A350. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the A350. I like the 1000 though. I like the A350 1000. I don't like the 900. I said it earlier in the stream, but I don't like the A350 900. It's gonna be a very commercial or a very like. It's a very interesting opinion. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say I don't like the A350. Well, I don't like the A350, so. Goodness. Yeah, it's a very controversial opinion to start dissing on the A350, but I mean, bro, it's replacing the 747. It's replacing the A340. It's replacing the A330. It's replacing the 777. I mean, it's literally turning everything into the same thing. Like, I get airlines are about efficiency now, but like, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Re-engine the A340. Re-engine the 747. Re-engine, bro. You could just re-engine, bro. It's French. I don't have problems with French plane. Actually, as a matter of fact, the A340-600 is my my favorite Airbus to ever grace the skies, and I mean that's another reason. The A350 is replacing the Lufthansa, or I mean it is replacing the Lufthansa A340-600, but it's replacing the A340. Now, that makes sense. A340 comes before A350, so A350 is newer, but the A350 doesn't look as good. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be the first one to say it. I don't like it. The A350 is not as gargantuan as the A340-600. I mean, you could argue that 1000 can maybe compare to it, but like the 900, no way. Dude, the 900, A360, A370, that's what I'm saying. Bro, the A3, actually, they did release like their plans for the A360. It's like the open fan like A320. So that's the A360, and then A370 will probably be something like the A350, but with open fan. I don't know. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know. Um, but yeah, so I don't like the A350. I think the 787 is okay, and the A330-900 Neo is absolutely goated. I love the A330 Neo. That's actually the plane I want to fly on, or like fly when I graduate the Delta Flight Academy. I want to be assigned on the A350, or not the A350, the A330 Neo. And if I can't get on the A330 Neo, then I at least want the A330-200 or 300. I want to be assigned to the A330 because one, it's a butter machine, and two, it looks beautiful. Okay? Looks beautiful. It is beautiful. And if for ever reason I can't get the A330, I'll either take the 757 or the 767. But I'm not going any smaller than those. I want long haul. Why? Not only do I get paid more, but I get to go to places I've never been to. You see, there's a benefit to the benefit. Now, this might be obvious, but if Delta 747s were still in service, which is the most nostalgic plane in my opinion, because I used to see them pretty much every day, the CRJ 200, what do you mean? How, you do realize United and SkyWest are pretty much not even pretty much, they are the last American CRJ 200 operators. I mean, other than private jets. I've actually seen a CRJ 200 private jet before, but I mean, those are the last remaining. Because American retired their CRJ 200s last month on April 3rd, and then Delta retired them on December 1st, 2023. So yeah, you probably won't be assigned to a Delta CRJ 200. It's possible to maybe get onto the SkyWest one because SkyWest has, I think terms with Delta, but I'm not very sure. Oh, 700? Yeah, that would make more sense. I see CRJ 900s and CRJ 550s all the time. 900s all of the time are Delta. And the 550s are the United ones. So yeah, I don't really like. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I think that you have to work your way up. So like you start as a very crappy like airline pilot,
crappy airline pilot? Okay, I got you. You started as a really like small plane, and then eventually you will get to big ones. But I'm not very sure how that works. I still need to do my study. Okay, but that's just my assumption. Now, if I had to fly any plane in the whole wide world, it would probably be the 747-400. Passenger one, by the way. But I don't think that will ever happen, as that era has came to an end. Especially because the only major operator of that plane is Lufthansa, and they are retiring their 400s in 2028. So, yeah, that's like 3 years away. I'm not very excited about that. I will be flying on a Northwest, or not Northwest, Lufthansa 747-400 though. I'm not going to tell you when, but I know I'm flying one. Or flying on one, God. And obviously, it's got to be top deck, bro. It's got to be top deck. Because, you know, it will be top deck. Recommend full now. I realistically want to fly 737 or A320 or maybe ATR 24. I think you meant to say 42. I mean, okay. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Also, Delta 757 Aviation. Did you see my model collection? Just comment yes if yes and no if no. Yeah, I figured you meant ATR 42. But did you see my models? Yay. We're going to see them again because they're beautiful. Look at them all. They're all beautiful. 757. I'm actually, I've already wanted for the space I'd need to get the 4 757s here, because there's a whole place right here for them. They already got a place. They already got a home. I'm just gonna buy them. But yeah, so I just have to wait till they actually arrive before I do any reviews or anything. But the spots for the 757s, they're here. But yeah, so KLM AvGeek. He has a KLM 747. That is a W, because I actually remember seeing KLM 747s when they were in operation a long, long time ago. Same with Delta ones. Delta and KLM ones are like the most nostalgic 747s ever to me, because they're special to me. Sadly, I never saw a United or British Airways or any other one. I just saw Delta and KLM. That's what I'm saying. I mean, look at the row of British Airways 747s. Look at the row of them. And this row is. I still need another Irish run. I need the Hong Kong one. I need the Rose one. I need the Scotland one. I need the South African one. I need the regular one, the One World Livery one, the BOAC one, and I also need the Landor livery one. And then I'm pretty sure there's maybe like one or two that are left. So I'm gonna have a lot of British Airways 747s, but that's okay with me. And then with the Northwest ones, I just need the 200, one of the special liveries. I need a freighter, and I think that's it. I only need 3 more Northwest 747s, which is crazy. But yeah, so I mean, look at that beauty. That is an absolute beauty. So you can even see on the text right there, it says Nalanji Dreaming. And then that one over there says Wanala. It's faint, but it is there. should get the F-16. There is a seller on eBay who is actually like selling 1 to 400 scale F-16s. And they are die cast actually. And then there's actually a Dragon Wings pack that is it's a KC-10, but it comes with a 1 to 400 scale F-117, and I think that's like one of the rarest ones you can get. But this seller on eBay was selling it for like $70, and I'm like, wow, that's a steal. I want that now. But yeah, so I will get the F-16, and I do also plan on getting the F-14 and F-15 as well. If I can get my hands on any other fighter jets, that would be good. But those are the main ones I'm going after for. Also, I meant to say after, not F4. Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, you just slightly missed a little bit of the model collection. The Ireland Utopia World Tail livery. There you have. Well, actually, there's the Poland World Tail livery, the Wanala Dreaming livery, and then the Landry livery. We have a Northwest one, my favorite one. We have my TWA 717, my very first one. And we have this rare 3-pack of British Airways 727s. Have you heard of the U.S. Air Force's A-10 replacement will be the A16? Okay, 1 second. Now, why the fuck? Anyways, okay, 1 second. There has to be a stop to this. Please elaborate. An attacker F-16 or FA-16 or A-16. That is a W. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That is the kind of stuff that I was looking forward to. You know, that is. I lost my sanity paying bad mobile fights. God. Interesting. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, chat, I can conclude that a Lufthansa A340-600, my favorite plane in the Lufthansa fleet, has safely landed in Chicago today. I was getting cooked by another baseball team. I play baseball. I was going to play baseball, but something happened. Oh yeah, also, Bennett. This is directly a question to Bennett. You need this right here. You need this one right here. This is the Dragon Wings 747-400 by the Northwest livery. Bowling 2, best livery. You need it, okay? You need it. You need it. You need it. I mean, honestly, you would need all these models. There's just a slight issue. They're hard to find. Especially that 727 3-pack. It's very rare. Good luck finding one. Anyways, but yeah, so Bennett, you need a Northwest plane, specifically a 747. Honestly, you don't even have a 747. What's up with that, huh, Bennett? I'm just giving you crap, but seriously, you do need a 747. I think it would be a very fine addition to your collection. You have an F-14 model? That's cool. I don't have one. I have an F4 model, but I don't have an F-14 model. I'm saving for a Canon T7. Also, Ross, how How the F did you find my Facebook? Okay, funny story. So I'm rarely on Facebook. I have Facebook because I want to spread my YouTube career outwards, to get more followers, because that's exactly what every single person does that has a social media account. Anyways, I was just randomly. Oh, bye, Bennett. I was just randomly just randomly scrolling on Facebook, and I see your thing or whatever. So I friended you because we know each other. Well, not know each other, but we know of each other. So I just noted there is no 747 postage. I know, right? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, we have to replace pinned message. I use such an inspirational quote. But yeah, I was just kind of scrolling and I just kind of find you randomly. There's not really I'm gonna find her because I'm a stalker and I'm weird. No, I just kind of randomly found you. There's not really a reason. But yeah. Also, keep the questions coming, guys. I love the questions. All the questions shall do. Honestly, at this point, I might as well just count personal questions. Just not where I live, because that's dangerous. And weird. And I like privacy, so. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. We gotta change this place. Also, how did you know that was my face? Is it really all that hard to tell? I'm gonna be honest. Is it really that difficult to tell? Cause nah, it really wasn't. Also, I've memorized your name. So, there's that as well. Yeah, something that's very important to know about me is that I have an excellent memory. So if you say your name is, I will remember that till the day I die. Okay. So just be cautious of what you say to me, because I'll remember it for the rest of my life. Now, it's not so good to the point where it's I have a photographic memory, but it's pretty damn close. Oh yeah, also I found your father, by the way. Your father has a Facebook account. I'm not gonna expose that, but I do know it. Not to be weird or anything, but
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all your favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions based on what?
air show stuff.
So for the first time ever in North America, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a demonstration of the all-new F-15 Eagle Advance. Line them up on the runway. Again, our crew, Marcus and Claude, is ready to demonstrate.
Yo, let's go. We got S2 in the chat. Also, I've got a good memory. I remember my parents' kitchen layout from when I was 3. I remember seeing a KLM 747 when I was 2 and flying a Northwest CRJ 200, and I was barely 1 years old. If only C-130 was here. Real. Actually, can you guys at him on YouTube somehow? Try finding him and trying to get him to try to join. I like C-130, okay? So shout out to C-130. He makes my day. I mean, not that you guys know. It's just C-130's been here for a while. I have him on Discord. Yeah, same. I talked with him. he's such a W guy. Like he's so like I wouldn't say he's chill, because like to be honest, he's not. Although he kind of is chill. Honestly, he kind of is chill. KLM 747 is a great plane. Yeah, I remember seeing them when I was a wee lad. When I was like 5 years old, I remember seeing KLM and Delta 747s all the time. Wow. I am watching this F-15EX for the very first time. When was this? 10 days ago? Although this was 2024. So. Wow, last year was the very first flight of the F-15EX in North America? Wow. Gotta say though, it does kind of sound different. Yeah, I have a feeling you saw your first MD-11. That's cool. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, you're not late, pal. You're definitely not late. I saw my very first MD-11. That's cool. What livery? Because I've seen FedEx, Western Global, and UPS. I'm watching my friend's aircraft video, the one that. Grr. Okay, pal. We don't support furries here. Okay, we're just gonna throw that out there. We don't like furries. I'm not saying you are, but that just kind of reminded me. Western Global. That's W. I seen one too. When I saw mine, it was at Chicago O'Hare. I also saw their 747s, right? And actually, on the same day, I saw the entire National Airlines fleet. The entire one. Because for some reason, the entire National Airlines fleet was at Orlando. And I agree with Ross always. That's not a good idea, is it? Chicken jockey. Okay, there's something to know. We don't do brain rot here, okay? We don't do that here. Also, the letter I is inspirational. Everybody praise Canadian Nav Geek 856. Everyone praise him because this man is a literal genius. He should be a poet. I'm infected from the Minecraft movie. There we go. That makes perfect sense now, pal. I, screaming face, J, A320, A321, A321 Neo, A330, A340, A350, A380. Oh my gosh. No! No. Oh, 10 seconds. Never mind. That's not that bad. Also, you want to know... Also, guys, do you guys remember someone by the name of Deluxe Aviation? Do you guys remember that guy? Oh, no. Okay, good. But do you guys actually remember Deluxe Aviation? Yeah, anyways, so he actually joined this live stream earlier, and he actually quit aviation, guys. And he said that he was so he quit aviation because he got into a whole bunch of controversy, and now he has a totally different name. So yeah, apparently Deluxe Aviation is no more. which is very sad. There's a C-17 flying over you right now? That's crazy. I want to see what's flying over me right now.
Now sliding backwards. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Give a great big hand to your
Triple decker is pretty much impossible. I mean, even double deckers are struggling to even get seats. Why would they make a triple decker? Triple decker? Oh my god. I forgot how to freaking speak, guys. I'm about to crash out.
an all-new F-15 Eagle Advance. Comes into the taxiway there and give it a great big give our crew a great
But yeah, I just saw an A335 on my house study. A390, cursed. I saw 787 before. Me too. I've never seen a Dash 8, but I've seen Dash 9s and Dash 10s. A360 and A370. Bruh.
ever in North America. All
Triple decker A321. There's a Norse 787 flying over me right now. W. That is a W. Alright, guys. I want you to put in the live chat what's the rarest plane you've seen in person that you actually got a picture of. Go. You guys have a solid 20 seconds to answer.
slash careers. This is the Boeing group right here. The next 1 year to see how you can join the Boeing
5 seconds remaining. I'm giving you an extra 5 seconds. F-35B. All right, very valid. Very valid responses. The rarest plane that I have seen is probably the SR-71B, and there's only one of them in the world. Which, by the way, the SR-71B is the two-seater version, the trainer version. And I've actually memorized the tail number. The tail number is 831. NASA 831 coming in for landing. Guys, we're gonna miss this chat. We're gonna miss it. Pay respects. I am saluting. RIP. Put RIPs in the chat for the A10 Warthog. Oh, we got another one, chat. RIP A10, RIP A10. We will miss you. We will miss you a lot. That's very interesting. All right. A10s are over. He was my brother. It's crazy.
identifying a spot on the ground for the
Interesting answer. Lockheed TriStar. I want a TriStar in the collection. The only airlines that I will be putting a TriStar in is TWA. That I know of. Let me get my. I have a book just to keep track of all the planes I need and stuff. So let me try to find it real quick. If I can't find it, I'll just Google it. Big issue.
further ensuring a short distance landing. Give a round of applause for our S-230 crew. The maneuvers that have been demonstrated today.
Okay, there is one that's active, but there's also one that's parked. It's the TriStar Experience Alton 11, and technically it is parked, but it could fly again. Technically, so I mean there is only one, but technically two. Technically. Now, I mean, the chances of that one flying are very low, but anything's possible.
You can now see the S-230 cargo ramp beginning to open.
I jumped off that plane so fast. I was like, no, I need to sit there.
As the cargo ramp goes to the ground,
You know, honestly, Cessna 172s are just the most delicious and healthy meal to start your day. I mean, I eat one every single morning, bro. They're the reason I'm living, bro. I literally, that's the very first one I eat, bro.
they will often work in conjunction with our joint and ally partners to conduct missions all over the globe in support of U.S. national objectives. Notice how quickly, after they step off the aircraft, that the S-230 can begin to prepare for test tests. For today's mission, our S-230 will be taxiing back to parking, but this aircraft can quickly be ready to depart as soon as our special tactics airmen have left the plane. It is through rigorous training, discipline, and professional attitudes that our Air Force Special Operations Air Commandos have the ability to perform at such a high proficiency.
I prefer Pepper, honestly. Pepper's better. Pepper's bruh. I love pepper. I don't like salt. Wow. Man, R.I.P. the A-10, bro. R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. Bro, look at the majestic bird. Look how she moves. You know, I actually have a memory of 4 A-10s that flew over me one time. I was like 6 years old. We were in the drive-thru at McDonald's, and I see 4 A-10s like violently fly low over me. It was crazy. And they kept like flying circles and weird flight paths and stuff. That was such a good day. R.I.P. bro. R.I.P. A-10 was very memorable to me. I have seen. Well, that was the 4, and then I saw 2 more. I saw 1 more. I've seen 7 A-10s in my almost 17 years of existing, which is honestly kind of sad. Have I ever played Ace Combat? No, I want to. I touched the gun of an A-10 once. Same. McDonald's or Burger King? Honestly, I prefer Burger King. McDonald's kind of like got bad, bro. But honestly, I don't really like fast food. It doesn't really like. I don't really like. I don't know. I'm not really big on fast food. Period, bro. I like salads and healthy food. And maybe occasional bag of Doritos or like brownies, but like that's it. I'm a pretty healthy person. I work out, not to flex, but I do. Um, I eat pretty good. I do my schoolwork, and then the rest of the day is just used to geek out on airplanes. There is a Raising Cane's, but just not in my city. So, to answer your question, yes and no. Yes, but not where I live.
It's right over the trees.
Ooh, B2 Strip. It's so creepy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I find the B2 kind of scary. Just looking at it from this angle is very scary to me. I'm gonna be honest. I've never had Raising Cane's. Sandwich. Cool. Wait. If so, is it A10? I see what you did there. That's funny. Also, I have this random Pokemon card. It's a Charizard V-Star. This thing is like holographic. I'm gonna try not touching it with my fingers that much, but look how holographic it is, guys. Like, shine is crazy. It's a full art, bro. Full art. I got it. I got the message. Who is in the Boeing Model 1? Not me, because there's not really many in the world.
Bridge release, power up on max takeoff. From air show left, UFC 17, Globe Master 3. Look at that massive aircraft leave the ground. After that extremely short takeoff roll, your United States Air Force C-17.
Ross, can I be a moderator? No, because I already have a lot of them. So I'd have to get rid of someone and then make you the moderator, and I don't really want to do that. Made my girlfriend's profile in 8 days. You have a girlfriend? That's crazy. Congratulations. What's the best plane you've ever seen? The best plane I've ever seen would be a Thunderbird's F-16. Oh no. But yeah, the best plane I've ever seen is the, you know what the heck? You know what? It's your lucky day, okay? It's gonna be your lucky day, okay? It's your lucky day. I have 12. Now I have 13. But, it is what it is. So now all of you guys in here are moderators now. Congratulations. But that is the last moderator. If anyone asks to be mod, I'm gonna say no. The only reason I said yes to you is because, I mean, you have been following my channel for a while, and I mean, we do kind of know each other personally, so. You're welcome. Yay. A lot of British flags. Very British of you, Mister. Very British. Speaking of British, you know what else is British? The other, like, 95% of my collection. I only have 2 American aircraft. And I have, let's see, 7 British Airways aircraft. I'm sure S2 approves of the collection. But soon I'm going to be getting some more American aircraft. And then it will be very big. Oh, also, do you guys want to see my United Airlines card collection? I'm a senior moderator. You are. You were probably like my 3rd or 4th moderator ever. My very first moderator is Maverick 144, and that's because, like, I've been watching his channel since 2022. So. All right, chat. We're gonna check out the United Airlines card collection. So we have a 737 Max. We have another 737 Max. We have another 737 Max. We have, this is actually the rarest card that you can get. This is the Airbus A321neo, which is ironic because I actually got this on an A321neo. And then we have the 787. And then we have the 767. And then we have my favorite card, which is the 777. This one's my favorite because of the picture, and it's the 777. And I also flew on one, so. There's the 777. But yeah. It's cool. My first favorite, second favorite, 4th favorite, 3rd favorite, and last favorite. However, this one was the first one I got. I got the Max one when I was actually, this isn't even on a Max. I mean, I got 2 of the Max cards actually on a Max 8, and then I got my very first United Airlines card on a 900, 737 900, but. Oh, that's interesting.
Is generating an astounding 43,000 pounds of thrust. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the thunder because here comes the lightning.
Alright, chat. I think that I should probably end the stream just due to the fact I am exhausted. So, and maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Which is probably going to be most likely, yes. But I know. I've been streaming for 3 hours. This is like one of the longest streams I've ever done. I figured that I wanted to wait until people actually join. Because I always make my streams like kind of short. And people never see them. And so I like get no views. So I did this 3-hour stream, and I hope this pays off because this has gotten 7 likes. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Only got 7 likes. Okay, I'll wait. Any last moments, last questions, last anything? Get it out all right now. The night stream. Okay, I stopped doing those because my mom questioned me on them and said they're weird and they're creepy. And I'm like, you honestly, you're not wrong. They are kind of weird and creepy. So, no more night streams, guys. No more night streams. I'm sorry. Maybe in the future when I live all by myself and I can make my own decisions. But for now, no. No, I can't. That is an absolute no. So, I will not be. I remember. Oh, I do remember that, but also W Stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All you guys are W's. I wouldn't have such an amazing following if I didn't have you guys. So, all my moderators, good night, 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 good night. Bye. And as always, go fly. Till the end.